Namaste everyone. I am J. Krishnaveni here with yet another special guest today. Today we are going to talk not about occult sciences, not about healing. Today we are going to talk about coins. Yes, you heard it right. I have a special guest who has a passion of collecting coins. And believe me or not, he has a coins collection of more than 500 countries. Did you get? It is more than 500 countries. So let's hear it from Mr. Sudhish, who has a passion for collecting coins, and he has got his name into World Book of Records. That itself is a big huge achievement in present times. So let's all welcome Mr. Sudhish KT today as our guest. So please welcome to our show today. Thank you for your time.
Namaste, namaste. Good morning, and thank you for hosting me, Krishnaveni.
Thank you for your time. Firstly, tell about yourself. How did it happen? Coins, because nowadays it's all social media buzz everywhere. We see YouTube, Instagram. People have no time for these type of hobbies. At least, how did you start?
True, I completely agree. This goes back when I was actually 12 years old. So my dad used to run a hotel, so a small hotel where I used to go to hotel, sit in the hotel after my school. Once I finish my school, go get ready, and then come sit in my dad's hotel. I was in the cash table. I was handling cash at those times. So I remember. One particular client, those times the tea was about 1 rupee. So a client of mine handed over a 5 rupee coin, and I was supposed to give him 4 rupees change. Now, the moment I held that 5 rupee coin, I knew there is something different about that coin. Okay, and it was not a normal coin. I just held it, gave him change, and once he left the hotel, I opened my palm to see a $5 coin of Hong Kong. I
Oh,
grabbed it and I kept seeing that coin, and believe me, that was my first coin which I collected, and that and what do you call it, gave me that happiness of having it as separate. So I showed it to my dad, and then I started. That was my first coin collection. And then those times we used to also have 10 paisas, 5 paisa, and 25 paisa coins.
25 paisa. Yes.
So a lot of people would get a Singapore 25 paisa or a Sri Lankan 25 paisa. So that coin was similar size to our 25 paisa coins. So they used to just give it to me thinking I was a small boy. So they thought they can fool me and give those coins to
Give
me
it. Okay.
in exchange of other coins. I used to
Uh-huh.
happily grab. I knew it is Singapore coins. I knew it was Sri Lankan coins, but I used to grab that happily and started putting in my box and started collecting. That is how my collection started. Way back, I'm talking about 28 years back.
Mm.
Then, whenever I'm sure this is something which everyone can relate. We had a lot of relatives in Middle East. So whenever people from Middle East come to the children of
You
the
will get
house,
a
they
coin.
give coins.
So,
That is
okay.
another that was the second stage of my collection where from people from Bahrain, people from UAE, Dubai used to come. They used to give me few coins, and that is my second step. So from there on, whenever I used to get hold of coins, I started collecting, and I never knew or I never thought that okay, I want to go for a record books and all those things. It just happened.
So now you are a record holder. How does it feel to be in some kind of a prestigious record holder?
I feel happy. I feel proud. All this while, one thing which is, see, for me, it is still the same. I still feel like a very normal coin collector like anybody else. But now my parents are also proud about it because earlier they used to like, how much coins are you collecting? There is like piles of files which you have made and kept. What is the use of it, etc., etc. And when the record happened, now they are very happy about it. First thing, whenever there is relatives coming home, now they show my
Sure.
record and those coins to my relatives as well. So that is something which has changed drastically inside my home. But otherwise, I'm still a collector. I still buy coins. I still collect coins whenever I travel. I'm still the now usual collector, and but I'm happy that yes, world record has come to my name. I feel proud about it.
Many congratulations for it, because it's not an easier job, especially in this era of social media. It is really not easy to do something which requires passion, of course, you have, which requires time and lot of other strategies to collect different
True,
countries' coins. I
true.
heard you have around more than 500 countries' coins. Is it
Correct.
true, first of all?
Exactly. This is the first time when people read about my achievement, especially a non-coin collector or somebody who does not have interest in coins, or to a layman. They say there are only about 194 UN nations or countries in existence.
Yes,
From where did you collect 500? So I tell them that, okay, these are not just the existing countries. Yes, existing 194 countries. Then there are a
yes,
lot of dead countries. Okay. Then lot of island nations. Then British colonies, which means like whenever the British have gone and occupied other nations, they actually
those coins.
minted their own coinage. Like India, everybody knows India was known as British India. So that way,
Yes,
British have actually captured about 25 plus countries like that. So each country had like British West Indies, British Ceylon, it was British South Africa, British Africa for that matter, and same like British India.
British India.
France,
Yes,
the French East,
French colonies also
French
had a lot
colonies,
of.
they in fact had colonized over 28 countries.
Hmm.
Portuguese, they colonized at least about eight countries. So all this also formed as coins for separate nations. That was how the record holders look at it. Then there was empires. So even before India became republic, there were a lot of empires in place. The Mauryan
Hmm.
Empire, the Mughal
Yes, the
Empire,
Chola dynasty,
Chola
Mughal
dynasty, and all
dynasty.
those
So
things.
you have collections of those things
Close to
also
about 45 empires, not just India, but across the world. So all
across.
across the world. So before the normal modern civilization, everybody were under some kingdom. So they used to release their coins or mint their coins in their name. So those used to come. So I have about 45 empires of those types. Then there is a lot of island. So each island used to be a different nation altogether. So there's about close to about 56 island coins which I have collected. So these all together form as uh, 500, and now I'm sitting at about 585 different nations coins.
So how long you take it? Want to take this forward? Any other scope of collecting more coins, or is there still anything left for you to collect?
There's plenty. There's never ending. So I have friends uh, in this field who have been collecting various topics. Like I specialize in world coins. There are friends of mine who only specialize in Tipu Sultan coins. There are
Oh,
few guys who are specialized only in Karnataka coins. They're interested only in collecting coins of Karnataka. Then there are people who are interested in collecting only the Vijayanagar Empire.
which
People who are focused
which was
on
one
the
of the biggest
Travancore Empire.
empires, so they will have more to collect
More
if
to
it
collect.
is
So
a.
they go detailed. They go in detail about, like, for me, I have one coin of one country. I'm happy about it. For them, it is like when it is, for example, it is Mysore Vijayanagara Empire. Every year there was a different coin which was released. So every
Hmm.
coin they collect, every single denomination, and whenever they have a battle and they win, it is actually mentioned in the coin. So they collect those type of coins. So whenever, for example, Indo-Greek coins, like whenever Alexander actually invaded India, we had somebody, a king called Apollodotus, who actually came and ruled India for some time. There was a coin which is named Indo-Greek coin dedicated to Apollodotus. So those are the particular coins which people collect.
You were talking about Indo-Greek coins, so it means that you're deep. You dived into history as well in the process of collecting the coins of different countries.
True. So now that I've achieved almost all the country coins is in my bucket, I now like to focus on Indian history. So ancient coins, because I believe that coins speak history. Each coin, when you see with the ruler's name, with the kingdoms, with their images, it takes back to those century old
Yes.
what do you call civilization in India. So maybe after this collection, I will dwell into the Indian history coins.
Superb. What is the smallest coin that you have in your collection, if you remember? Is there any size,
Yeah,
particular size? Because I've seen your collections, coins, not so deeply, but there were very small coins and few coins which are bigger in size. Tell us something about it.
okay, the smallest coin is from Vijayanagar Empire. It is 0.05 mm. So it is as minute as a dot. So just to see that coin, you need to keep that under a microscope and see, and you have an image. I have
Mm.
absolutely no idea how in those days, I'm talking about at least 800 years back or 600 years back, how they could even manufacture or mint such a beautiful coin, and it is just a dot. It is
Then how
unbelievable.
did
People,
you
when they,
find that coin? More than they manufactured, how did you find that coin? That itself might be challenging. Was it interesting? Tell us the story behind it.
okay, again, my collection again was in a four stages. The first stage, when I said, it was at the hotel and the relatives who were giving it to me. Second, dealers across Bangalore. So there are a lot of people in Bangalore who used to sell coins. That's why I used to pick up coins from them. They had very limited collection, but then I used to pick up coins from them. Then the COVID happened. Now, the good thing about what about COVID is everybody, including the coin collectors, coin dealers, everybody turned into social media. So Facebook became common for everyone to sell and buy coins. People started posting a lot of information about coins. So post COVID is when my collection actually have skyrocketed. So I could buy coins from eBay. I buy coins from across the world, and lot of dealers from other states started interacting, and I could purchase from them. So that happened during the COVID, when especially people started doing everything online. And then a
So
lot of
most of
friends,
your
in fact,
collections
helped me.
came later years. Most of your collections came
Yes,
in
true. At
last
least
5 to 10.
about 80% of my coins have come post 2019.
Post 2019, when we saw the world was undergoing COVID and other things. So you had collected.
True.
That's quite interesting when you say during that era, you had collected more coins than, as you said in the beginning, you started around 28 years before. So now you say that after 2019, like 6 to 7 years, your collection has increased so much. Does
Correct.
social media help you in reaching out to coins or the collections or the people?
Yes, very much. So 2019, until 2019, I had about 210, 220 countries. And now I'm sitting at 580 countries. So power of social media. So I use social media to my best effect. And then a lot of friends who used to stay in abroad, like Germany, UK, US, Australia. So classmates of mine who have settled there, and they had come post COVID back to India. So everybody knew about my passion. They said, Sudhish, do you want anything to be bought now? So I used to book coins through them, get those coins to India. Then I remember a client of mine who said, I'm going to US. You want any help? And she bought me a lot of coins. I have my networking group friend who said, I'm going to US. Do you want anything? So whenever people go now, they actually call me and ask me, do you want any coins or anything to be bought? And I'm like, they are glad to help me, and I am happy to take their help. And that becomes, things become easy because you can't travel to all those countries. I've traveled to about 16, 17 countries. Though whenever I visit, I take a souvenir from each of those countries. I collect coins and come back. But then you just can't go all out to all the countries and start
Yes,
collecting. For
yes.
me, it is near impossible. So this has helped me in a lot of ways. So
But
eBay,
you have
for
already done
example,
something was impossible, reaching out to 500, more than 500 countries coins, as you said, as there are only 190, 194 countries.
true,
But you had
true.
collected of the dynasties and the empires, ancient coins. So all that accumulated to more than 500 coins. So does it involve money, or do people give you the coins free of cost? How much money is also involved in this? I'm sure
A lot
nobody
of
would
money,
give
a
you
lot
free
of
of
money.
cost. Free of
No,
cost,
no,
right? Nobody would.
nothing comes free of cost. Nothing comes free of cost. You need to. So, what happens is, every dealer across the world are specialized in some sort of coins. So I reach out to multiple dealers and they sell me that coin. So I have accumulated all those. Through that effort is when my numbers have reached. So it is through it is uh, first and foremost, or I would say everything and anything is through money. I had to purchase the gifting or somebody giving you free of cost was during those initial days when I was a kid. Now, uh, free of cost 100% doesn't happen.
Is there anybody who has gifted you a coin thinking that yes, he's a coin collector? Has anybody come to you and
Yes,
given you maybe the
friends of mine.
smallest coin or maybe the simplest, easily available coin? But had anybody
Yeah,
gifted you the
lot
coin?
of friends of mine, lot of friends of mine. As I said, when people come from abroad, they tell me that okay, Sudhish, I'm sure you might have this coin, but I thought it might be of useful for your collection. And with complete gratitude, I take that coin, but I don't refuse it. I take it from them and I preserve that. So they're even now. Whenever I meet people and they know about, especially now after my achievement, there are a lot of people who have reached out telling that, okay, my grandfather had a coin collection. There is a lot of
Mm.
coins. Please come over, look at it. In case if you want anything, please take it up. So a lot of people have told me like that.
Nice to hear that story as well. Is there any coin which is your most prized possession that you had to really maybe struggle to get, or you wanted to get that particular coin? Anything like that?
Okay, a lot of coins like that. I'll just name you. My favorite coin is from um, the gold funnum of the Travancore dynasty. Okay, so Travancore was one of the richest dynasties during the 16th, 17th, and 18th century.
17th
So they
century.
used to
Yes.
have gold coins. So one of those coins is in my possession. It's not about the cost, but then I felt very much attached to that coin. Then there is a coin which is 1 kg in size. Okay, it has Mahatma Gandhi's picture on it, but it is not minted in India. The coin is from a country called Malta, and they have released this coin in the year 2003 to 2004, wherein they had wanted to honor Mahatma Gandhi. So that was a rare piece, a limited edition, 1 kg nickel coin. They had released it in their country. I could get hands in that. And recently, that is in 2025, I could get hands on a very special, another special coin. As I said, I'm a huge history fan. So one of my favorite empires. So I call Chola Empire as my one of my favorite empires. So though I have a 10th century and a 11th century Chola dynasty coin, the Raja Raja Chola coin, in 2017-18, government of India honored Chola dynasty, the Brideshwara temple. When the temple completed 1,000 years of its
1,000
existence, they
years.
came out with a
Yes.
coin. And that coin is available in 5 rupee denomination. So most of people who are watching might relate this. They would have seen a 5 rupee coin in bronze color or in a copper color, which has Brideshwara temple image on it. In government of India also minted a similar coin on a 1,000 rupee denomination. It is not available for general public. It is only for the collectors. So I have that 1,000 rupee coin with me, which is very close to me because I have that 1,000 rupee coin first because that was the first ever 1,000 rupee coin minted in India. Second, it has Brideshwara because it is of Chola's
It's
dynasties.
so that makes it more special, and you have that position, so it makes it the most prized position. Now tell us
Correct.
that see, everything, any skill which you have, any passion you follow, it develops you as a person as well. Lot of things you undergo based on your experience. You have traveled 15 to 20 countries in the process of coin collection as your hobbies. I've heard that you also have the hobby of biking. That for that also you do a lot of travel. So in that way, how does it has shaped your personality as a whole, the whole journey of coin collection? How has it impacted in your personal life?
Okay. Three things I would say. One is discipline, second is patience, and third is persistence. Because it is easy to collect coins. Okay, anyone today can just go buy, give some amount and buy one lot of 100 country coins at one shot.
Yes.
Where discipline is required is you putting it into a cover, writing down on your with your handwriting about the details of those each coin and placing it very carefully, very beautifully in a
Careful.
file, maintaining that. There comes your discipline. Patience, you can't achieve something without being patient. Now, I've taken so many years, uh, whole thing. I never had this record in mind until one of my very close friend, a mentor of mine, who in fact achieved uh, world records in coins, but in a different. So he has the highest position of Indian coins. Okay, ancient Indian coins. So when I saw that, I saw his collection, I saw his passion, and he's otherwise 75 years old. So at that age, when he used to have so much of patience, so much of persistence in collecting coins, at even at that age, writing about those coins
Coins.
and keeping it beautifully preserved, actually gave me that motivation for me to also go on for records. So that is when I started thinking, okay, let me also see if I
Go
can
for.
go for a record. And it does not happen overnight. You need to
Yes.
anything achieved for that matter, you need patience and then persistence. You need to keep doing things again and again on days when you feel like you don't like to do it. So there are days when you would feel that, okay, I don't want to do this, but then you have to do it. Now that's where discipline and persistence comes into picture.
Of course, it shows in your journey, as you said, you started 28 years before, and highest collection of coins came in last 6 to 7 years. That itself shows it takes a lot of patience. Now it might have been not easy, but you strive to get those coins. But over last 20 to 25 years, at that time it was not easy to collect coins as well
True,
without the social
true,
media thing. So
true.
persistence is very, very important, as you said. So now tell us that apart from this coins, is there any other hobby which you follow? Because this might itself take a lot of your time. Every time you might be thinking one coin, what next? That journey never ends, right?
True, true. It never ends. So as a hobby, it's like yeah, see, music is something which is always there. I mean, most of them you would have heard that. Okay, music is my hobby. So I do sing, I do dance. Biking is something which I'm very passionate about. I go for rides every other weekend. I'm very close to nature, so I go for trekking every month. I love going to treks. I love taking people along with me for trekking. So
So
I'm
you're
a
more
regular
connected to
traveler.
nature in a way that you're more connected to nature.
Yes, very true, very true. A little bit of home gardening. So I have a terrace garden. So I spend some time in gardening as well. I and my mom, we keep dilly-dallying between the plants and we fight about, okay, this plant has to be there. This plant should be removed and we maintain it. So a little bit of gardening here and there. I've also very passionate about training. So it's not a hobby, but then I'm passionate about training. So I help business owners do more of what they can. So a lot of things in my table which keeps me busy.
As you talked about your mother, how does she took it when you had so many coins to manage at home? How did she help you in maintaining those coins? Because for anybody, mother's role is very, very important. And for a unique hobby, especially nowadays, how did she help you in maintaining those coins and in your coin collection journey?
True, true. So initially, she was very apprehensive of me having so much of money spent on coins and having so much of files and coins. I have at least about now 1,800, coins. It takes a lot of space as well. So she was like, "Why are you collecting so much of coins? What are you gonna do with all these coins?" Then when the record came into place, she was extremely happy. Both my parents, dad and mom, were extremely happy. And this happened in the month of May, June. Now I'm still collecting coins. They're like, now what are you up to? You've achieved a
Now,
world record. Now what are you trying to do? Like, no, there are still a lot of coins which I feel is should be there in my collection. So I'm collecting it. So now I'm more happy showing them those coins, and they also look at those coins and say, wonder, okay, how come? Because in my collection there is a coin which is in the form of a bike. Okay, in a form of a bike. The shape of the coin itself is on a bike. It's a limited edition coin. there is a coin which is made out of trimetal. These days that you would have seen a 10 rupee coin which is bimetal, which has two metals.
Two
Okay.
metals.
Now there are foreign countries which has come out with trimetal. There are three metals inside the coin. Then there is a coin which is made up of plastic. Okay, it is still in existence. Then there is copper, nickel. You have olden days. They used to olden days. The coins was not even in a shape, round shape. It used to be square. It used to be rectangle. It used to be uneven pieces. So I keep showing them. They're like they also are now a little fascinated about coins. They say they see those and then they would wonder those days how were people able to do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. One question which I definitely would like to ask, which is the coin which is more expensive and the coin which you had to spend less money on?
Less money is free of cost. I would say expensive for me would not be expensive for somebody else. But then there is a coin. Uh, I would segregate there. I have one coin which is the oldest in my collection. Okay, which is 600 BC. That was during the Magadha dynasty. Gandhara Janapada was the area name. Those civilization you might have heard of Taxashila. So
Yes,
those
yes.
times during the 600 BC, there was a coin. There was India's oldest coinage was those. So I could get hold of one coin from that dynasty. I have a coin which was minted during the period of Ashoka, the 240 BC. Then there is before the coin system started in 600 BC. Prior to that, Mohenjo-daro used during the Mohenjo-daro days, they used to use terracotta beads as currencies for exchange. So I have few of them which is in my collection, which I for me those are the most precious ones. But then yeah, latest ones. I have a coin from an unorganized nation, or I would say a self declared nation. There's a place called Sealand. Okay, post about 1960s, there are a few group of people who actually started this, built their own area. The size of the land is as big as a football ground. That's all. Okay, they named it as Sealand, officially not recognized, but it is a country. They have their own currency, they have their own flag, they have their own passports. Okay, that costed me about, to be precise, about 24,000 odd for a single coin. That's my costliest collection.
Hmm. So you have from free of cost coins to the costliest coins and ranging from entire world to the very one of the very popular dynasties in the ancient times, the Taxashila dynasty, which you talked about.
Correct.
So I'm sure you're more, as you say, that you're more attracted to nature because that as you have traveled to history, time to collect these coins, if I must put it into the right words. It
True.
really takes a huge efforts in this modern era to collect coins with patience. As your mother said, now what you want to do, you have achieved a record. So it is never ending. When you have a passion for something, it is never ending. Your plans
True.
to collect some more coins, how long would you continue? Because there is no end to it. Your plans regarding coins from now on.
So I told you no that I have a mentor who's at now 75, still reads coins. He goes to schools and displays coins for students, history students especially.
Hmm.
And if he's given a chance, he would still start collecting it. So for me, I'm like I'm an earning member of my family. I can still earn until about 60. So that's another 20 years left for me. So I will still collect coins maybe until 60. And then after 60, my retirement plan is to sit with these coins, learn more about those coins. So I have no, I
Maybe
don't
we
think so.
wish
I
to see you in the like you got in the World Book of Records. Maybe in another 20 years you would reach Guinness World Book of Records. So our best wishes for it to reach that level.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Anything you would like to share, like you like trekking, as you said, you like biking as a profession, what you do? Apart from this, of course, coin collecting cannot be your profession, right? So what do you do as a profession?
First of all, yeah, coin collecting and can be a profession. There are a lot of people who are
Okay.
complete professionals in coin collecting. So a lot of people ask me, "Do you sell coins?" I said no. I don't want to get into that profession. I want to be a coin collector and not a coin dealer. So I remain, I want to remain the way I am. I don't want to sell
Because
my
that speaks
collection.
for your passion. You collected for
That's for
passion,
my
not to
passion.
make
Yeah,
money.
true, true. That's for fun.
Yes.
And professionally, I run my own insurance broking firm. So I'm an insurance consultant. So I help people secure their lives, secure their medical expenses. So whenever somebody is in hospital due to any medical emergencies, that's when I come into the picture. I help them financially so that their loved ones are taken care, given good care, and they don't need to worry about their the financial stress.
That is again a noble cause which you are doing, but generally we feel insurance means people get scared. They feel nahi insurance wala hai, nahi usse dur raho. This is what
True,
generally
true,
I
true,
have
true,
seen
true.
people. So I'm just that's to create. Can you share why it is important in present days to get insured? And nowadays we see a lot of in last 1 year we are seeing a lot of cyber frauds coming in, and we see a lot of cyber security insurance also coming in. Tell us about something about
So,
that.
for people who say that okay, insurance is costly, I tell them go to any hospital which is close to you, check their menu card. That's what I say there. Check their menu card, and you will never feel insurance is costly. First, cyber crimes now, more the digitalization, more the social media is in place, more the usage of internet comes. There is a flip
So,
side of
is
the
there
coin.
any insurance for cyber security as well?
Yes, so you can get cyber security insurance from any of the general insurance companies, so that even in case if there is any cyber crimes, there is a hack, there is data theft, there is money theft, and there is any kind of fraud, the insurance comes into place and secures you. But then
Because this is something
any
which is
any
happening very commonly nowadays, and
very
people are
common.
not aware that there is something like cyber insurance also exists. The
True,
awareness is not
true,
there, wherein people can step in and get hold of it, because we see frauds, digital frauds happening over crores of rupees, not only in lakhs, in crores of rupees. We see even
true,
a lot quite influential people also losing money in
true,
digital
true.
fraud.
True. A lot of people, you just send a WhatsApp message. So every week we get, you have somebody sending a message from the RTO telling that there is a challan for you need to pay, you need to download this, your receipt.
Hmm.
The simplest way of form. The plenty of, see, as I said, the flip side of the coin of digitalization, there is a lot of advantages. It comes with the other side of the coin, which
The
is
other
you need
side,
to be aware
yes.
of. So you can't be ignorant because now
Awareness.
your bank account is in your mobile. Your complete balance, your savings, your gold, everything, every data is
No,
in your
nowadays
mobile.
the entire life is in mobiles. So
Life is
nobody
in your
wants to
mobile.
do
I said
anything without this, because it has
without that.
accumulated everything inside that one mobile, so that we
True.
are get in touch with entire world is in our hands with this
True.
mobile technology in. So the safety is also important. Thank you for educating on that front as well. What you do in profession, giving us information about the cyber security and other thing. Anybody who is
Thank you.
watching this, who see their friends and family go through these type of things, who has heard of the cyber security, would can directly reach out to Mr. Sudhish for any clarity on cyber security. Of course, if you have any coins to help him get his more collections increase, you can definitely reach out to him. If you have some interest in coins, maybe he can help you collect, or he can help himself grow more in the coins. So thank you, Mr. Sudhish, for joining us today and sharing your wonderful journey of coin collection today with us.
Thanks a lot. It was pleasure being part of your podcast, and I'm sure you do great on all these things. And I'm sure I it would be useful for your audience and to a lot of people who would be watching this. That okay, there's something called coin collecting also in existence, because a lot of people actually don't know.
Yes, yes. That's when we try to bring in inspirational journeys of people who have a real life story to tell, something unique like yours to tell, so that people are aware what is happening, how people are creating history with time, patience, and persistence, as you said. So thank you for joining us today. Namaste and thanks.
Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot. Thanks a lot.
everybody, for
Namaste.
joining this podcast today. We will be back again soon with another inspirational guest in our inspirational journeys. Thank you for today.